Hey guys, tonight we're playing Decollate Decoration. It looked like a cute, spooky, fun game. So, what the Steam page say? This is a point-and-click command selection style adventure game where the protagonist is a girl who has become a ghost. The objective is to fulfill her desires by speaking to her beloved him, causing poltergeists, visiting in dreams, or even cursing. Well, you ready? Let's get into it. Start. This game contains some sensitive imagery. Would you like to soften the visual expressions? Apply mosaic filters to blood, etc. This setting can be changed later in the option menu. I think we'll be fine. You died. I didn't even do anything. You find yourself in front of an apartment. Then you realize you're actually dead. You wonder what will happen to you. You've never committed any evil. Your soul would surely be judged favorably, right? You look up at the apartment, and that's when you realize you came here to see him. Tall, smart, mature, such a gentle-natured guy. He has a good sense of humor, too. You love him. Feeling as if you're about to rise into the afterlife, you climb up the rusty steps to the apartment. His doorbell doesn't work, so you knock on the door instead. But he couldn't see you. He had never not noticed you before. You suddenly became terrified of leaving this world. It no longer mattered how great of a place it was. The thought of being separated from him sounded more terrifying than abyss. You feel your still heart jolt. Deep within your now decaying body, you feel your soul yearn for him. You know what you need to do? If you can't visit him anymore, then you have to bring him with you. No? You're sure he would understand? No? You need to bring him to your side before your soul passes on. Aha. You have to kill your beloved. First 7 days. Why can't he see me? Can people even sense ghosts? It doesn't matter. I just need to kill him. Topic. Try touching things or talking to him and bring him to your side. I felt like I was competing with the music, so I turned that down a bit. However, interacting with the living world really tires you. Once a week is the limit. He told you before there are maybe 49 days till the doors to paradise open. Make him come to you before 49 days pass. It would be awful to leave this world alone. What? Log. What is log? Oh. Z for menu. Credit. Ooh, this is sick. Ghostly etiquette. Curse, dream, poltergeist, talk. What is this? Oh, week 1, 2. Got it. Title, settings, int. Oh! So this is like a cheat sheet for the endings then, right? Bad 1, bad 2, normal, happy, happy 2, true. Okay. Let's just see what ending we stumble upon first. So, talk, poltergeist, dream, or curse. It's a gas stove. I've never seen one outside of school before. Fridge. There's a lot of paper with expenses and stuff written on them. His feet are huge, given his height. It's always easy to see which shoes are his. And so, this big sneaker box has to be his. Newspaper? So many unread newspapers and flyers. Entrance. Man. Oh. Right. Save and load. Save! Why can't he see me first week? So let's see, auto, save here. Bathroom? That's his bathroom. Even I wouldn't go in there without good reason. Him. Hey, hey! It wasn't easy getting here, you know. Oh yeah, he can't see me. He always listened to my story like that, so I forgot for a moment there. You. Interfering with reality is super tiring, and I'm really not sure what to do. I mean, shouldn't you come and look for me? Not that I remember where or how I died. Doc? You talk to him. He can't see you. It seems people need some inspiration to sense ghosts. You're tired and need to rest. Second 7 days. Life's bonus stage. Your second week as a ghost. A week has passed. He takes a couple of days off, but then starts going to school again. You sit daydreaming in his apartment one weekday afternoon, thinking about your mom and dad. As you sit there, your mom is probably calling around your friends' houses, one after another. While dad is no doubt driving around, desperately searching for you. There. That's what he looks like. I feel like if I move over there, I'm just gonna be in her way too. He doesn't seem to notice you after all. Dream? Sure, none of this is new. Garbage day has come and gone. I guess he forgot to take it out. Two pairs of shoes. They're his and his mom's. There's a telephone pole right outside his window, and you can hear birds chirping away. The walls are so thin in his apartment, I can hear his neighbors talk. You can even hear kids walking by outside, and the whole room shakes when trains pass by. Then he should be able to hear me too, right? Hey! He doesn't know you're here. He seems to order a lot of food. There's even more paper than last week. I'm happy I can be together with him like this. It's like we live together. But I know I won't last forever. It won't last forever? That's his bathroom. He always takes really quick baths in and out in mere minutes. A key? Let's try dream. You appear in his dream. It almost felt as though you talked with him. That makes you happy. You're tired and need to rest. Third 7 days. Another week has passed. He spent surprisingly little time in his apartment. Come to think of it, he mentioned that he works part-time at a bookstore. You really wish you could go with him. But you can't leave his room now. You begrudgingly sit on the floor. The only weight you feel in your ethereal body is your heavy heart. I didn't sleep so well last night. Touching salt makes your fingertips sting. You keep poking it for the thrill, but it makes you so tired you have to sit down. He's got a carton of barley tea in his fridge. Now that you think about it, he always brought his own canteen with him to school. You figured it would be easier to buy a new bottle every day instead. It seems like your soul is stuck here. You can't leave this room. It's so full up. The same as it was 3 weeks ago. His sleeve is frayed. I wonder if he's noticed. He normally would. Hey, hey! So frustrating. I wish I could check Doxtagram. One thing I miss the most is dogs. If I said that to him, he'd probably make a comment about me having so few worries in life. Oh, you can keep clicking on him for more dialogue. I'm so sorry. Sigh. He's been sighing a lot lately. You wonder if he realizes that each time he sighs, you become more uncertain. You wonder if he realizes just how you really feel about him as you watch him by his side. Okay, that's a repeat. I just kind of want to see what everything does, so, Poltergeist? Poltergeist? You become a poltergeist. You can inflict horror upon him at will. Isn't that basically the same as you being alive? What? Isn't that basically the same as you being alive? What? You're tired and need to rest. 4th 7 days. Another week has passed. You thought you wanted him to die, but you were wrong. You realize that all you want is to speak with him, but it's no use thinking about that now. Mom? You're awake? How are you feeling? I'm heading out to work. Can I get you anything? Supplements? But you haven't even paid back for the ones I got you last time. Fine, I'll get them. There are a lot of unfinished seasonings. You don't know what most of them are. There's a lot of stuff in his fridge, but he always seems to eat very little. The leaflets have been there for quite some time now. A bill, another bill, and yet another bill. They're all unpaid. His mom is the reason why he doesn't take baths. So think about it being a waste of gas. But the bath in your house is electrically heated, so you don't really get it. He looks tired. You remember him telling you once that it takes a lot of energy to hang out with you. Ew. I guess he gets tired whether he's with me or not. We've been together for about a month now. I've got to book a salon appointment, but I guess I can't go anymore. Not that he'd know if I had my hair cut. But I'd do anything for him to notice me now. Curse? That was cute. You curse him. You're so close. He has no idea how deeply you feel about him. And you're right here. You're tired and need to rest. 5th, 7 days. Another week has passed. Will you manage to talk with him today? The silent suffering that encroaches upon you is a resignation. Is it resignation? But you refuse to let yourself cry in front of the one you love. Jeez. You find it amazing how the newspaper is delivered at the same time every day. It feels somewhat refreshing seeing as your family doesn't read them. Newspaper and out-of-date bargain leaflet. He was going to throw it out, but ended up keeping it because his mom said she might need it. It's been left there ever since. Kitchen? The gas stove reminds you of cooking class at school. You always found it cute how his apron hardly covered him due to his height. The milk has gone bad. You don't like milk, so spoiled milk seems revolting to you. But you wonder if this is the reason why he's so tall. He's trembling after coming out of the bath. You figure he should stay in there longer if he's cold out. What? School. I wonder how he's doing at school. I bet he hardly talks to anyone without me there. He's never been very good with words. Right? Another 2 weeks, or was it 3? Will this all end in knots? Should we try talking to him again? You talk to him. He looks more dead than you. Jeez. You're tired and need to rest. 6th, 7 days. 7 weeks. Another week has passed. You have just a little more time. Yet you're so sure he will come to you. You suddenly feel strange about being in your school uniform. Uniform regulations are lax at your school, so it doesn't feel much like one. But still, you would have worn something else if you were to come to his place. Come to think of it, when you were asked to bring a newspaper to class, hardly any of the students were subscribed to any. So the teacher mentioned something about there being a generation gap. So when he told everyone he gets newspapers at home, everyone crowded around him. It was funny. That's a good memory. Kitchen? You realize that the silver sheets around gas stoves are for avoiding oil splashes. It feels refreshing to you how you can still learn new things after death. These things are like presents gifted to you by him. He just got home from work. You ask him about his part-time job and whether he has friends there. He has yet to respond. Which, most of the bills are overdue. There's what looks to be a tattered sticker stuck to the sliding door of the bathroom. Perhaps it was a trash calendar or something? You suddenly feel the need to fix your hair. Not that he would notice if you did or not. He doesn't even notice you're there to begin with. Now that you think about it, you haven't noticed any mirrors in this house. That's interesting. Dream. Just go in order. You appear in his dream. He's been sleeping much worse lately. Your aim isn't to make him suffer. You're tired and need to rest. Seven days. 48 days have passed since you became a ghost. Your fate will be decided tomorrow. Life is irreversible. There's no way you could accept this in the slightest. And yet, of all the gratification you have achieved in your life, you could only lead yourself to believe that this was the best thing to happen to you. It was the only way to make your misfortune more tolerable. Just being a cute little fluffy creature is not enough. Whatever is here will soon have nothing to do with you. Okay, so that's her attitude about everything. You reached out to him. The result was clear. But a good thing about you is your perseverance. All you can do is gaze at his face in silence. The only thing you can't get out of your head is a vague fear of failure. And the only way to deal with that is to kill him. Poltergeist? You become a poltergeist. As if praying. He didn't notice you this morning either. He went to the hospital looking like he was feeling sick again. He's been looking extremely pale lately. Seeing his deathly pale complexion makes your chest feel tight. This must be love. You will be with him soon. So you decide to wait for him here. there is an unknown figure standing outside his front door. Who is it? You've never seen them before. You got to his house at long last. And yet, why can this person come here so soon? You hear him say something. It's hard to believe, but... could they be talking about you? But it was as if they were speaking another language, so you couldn't make it out. This mysterious person murmured something and placed their hands together. You suddenly feel as though your ethereal body is burning. No, it hurts! Your fingertips blacken as they begin to disintegrate. Your favorite black painted nails now nowhere to be seen. Wait! Stop, it hurts! Why are you doing this? My throat burns! Help me! Can't you see what's happening to me? He lets out an exhausted sigh. Hey, I'm right here! Look here, it's me! Can't you see me? Hey! Bad ending 1. Demise. Demise and something. You need him to know that you're the one behind all of this. Got the first bad ending. And the bonus time. Poltergeist. You become a poltergeist. You couldn't even touch him as he slept in bed. Recently, is that mom again? I'd better tidy up. Sigh. He's been sighing a lot lately. I wonder if he realizes that each time he sighs, you become more uncertain. Realizes, yeah. What would I say to you after you die? Hello, good morning, long time no see? I have no idea. Dream? You appear in his dream. You pray. But his dream was of him suffering as a result of your absence. You're tired and need to rest. Now the week has passed, you thought you wanted him to die, but you were wrong. I do curse. That. Getting into death. You gaze on as your heart feels wasted, as it becomes sweeter. And more vibrant. Just like juice. What? You're tired and need to rest. Another week has passed. Something feels wrong, but you struggle to understand what's wrong with going to see the one you love. And yet, something feels wrong. You feel a sense of certainty. Something is different today. You open your eyes after pretending to be asleep in the corner of the kitchen. Yours and his gazes meet. What the fuck? Wait. Okay. He's looking straight at you. You feel as though your head is about to implode. But it's a sweet feeling. You don't remember feeling so excited in your entire life. Like thousands upon thousands of butterflies are fluttering in your stomach. So it was you. I didn't believe in ghosts before. But everything that happened to me reminded me of things only you would do. Right? Yep. I don't even know what to say. Well, you could start by explaining what you're doing here. I came here to kill you. What? But why? You really don't know? No way. You know me better than anyone. That's right, I came here to see you, because I love you. That's why it's not enough just to see you like this. I want to be with you forever. She looks very concerning, by the way. He falls silent. You see this? You seem pale. Mom's not doing so well, that's why. Oh. Being a ghost is pretty fun, you know? Or maybe that's because I'm here with you? He falls silent. Newspaper? No. Oh? Unfortunately for you, I'm an evil ghost. So they've stopped searching for me. Oh well. I'd still be here whether they found my body or not. Right? Where are you going? I've got work. Even though we're finally able to talk? I still gotta earn money to survive. And I want to go to the library on the way home too. But so long as you're with me, what else matters? Is there something wrong with that? We can talk to each other now. And you're just gonna go? Am I missing something here? I get that you're suffering, but I'm not. I get that you're suffering, but I'm not you. Though it'll be nice to have you at home when I get back. You see a cutting board behind the tap in the kitchen. Do you use it? Yeah, Mom's been bedridden lately, so I'm the only one that cooks. Wow, that sucks. Mind if I help out? How are you gonna do that? Like this. That was close. It really was. How do you feel about poisoning? How do I feel about it? I don't exactly have any poison lying around. Oh. Well, we should do something quick. Like fire? Fire's the most painful way to go! What do you mean? No! You're not just burning alive, you're fucking suffocating too. Ay. No, nothing that would cause trouble for my neighbors. That's right, it should just be the two of us. Okay. You only had a shower. How did you know that? I'm right here. How else? I don't ever leave. Because you came out so quickly. You know you can go dizzy if you want. What? Get dizzy? You say some scary things sometimes. Curse? Or will that just instant death me? That'll just give me the automatic first bad end. Let's see. You curse him. As you strangle. What? He looked at you with an unusual desperation. It made you feel a little closer to him. You're tired and need to rest. You tell him that before long, you will no longer be of this world. So you want him to come with you. Your simple yet destructive, amorous advances toward him make him fall silent. Then, after an awkward pause, he says he needs to think, before walking swiftly to his mom. It's nighttime and moonlight spills into the kitchen window. On days like this, your heart seems a little more honest. Your head becomes clear, but the light is so blinding. You turn away and sit down. I'm not wrong, am I? Coming to see him after what happened to me? I've tried really hard. I thought he'd be happy that I came. I thought he'd welcome me with open arms. Another week has passed. You really hope you get what you want today. You gaze at him, as if eyeing up a perfectly cooked meal. You lick your lips. You yearn for the reward that you've worked so hard for. Say, what do your mom and dad do all the time? Not that I can talk to them, but I'm just curious. Dad left. Since then, my mom, she suffered a lot emotionally. That's why she doesn't leave the home anymore. I want to hope that she'll get better soon. I see. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. But I'm here for you. Okay? Well, if you say so. I heard the best movie for smartphones nowadays is a camera function. I wonder if that has anything to do with the talk on TV yesterday about cooking? But cooking is different to sweets made in a factory. Hey, are you listening? Just as I thought, you're looking, aren't you? Whatever is blank is none of your blank. Okay. So that's just how we feel about everything. You say some scary things sometimes. Curse? You curse him to do something unforgivable for the sake of another. Is proof of love. What? You're tired and need to rest. 48 days have passed since you became a ghost. Your fate will be decided tomorrow. Life is irreversible. There's no way you could accept this in the slightest. And yet, of all the gratification you have achieved in your life, you could only lead yourself to believe that this was the best thing to happen to you. It was the only way to make your misfortune more tolerable. Just being a cute, little, fluffy creature. It's not enough. She's terrifying to look at. None of your business. Managed to open the drawer. There's a bag of salt next to it. Next to the knife that he tried to hide. He tried to pick up the knife. Your sleeve blackens as it brushes against the salt. He becomes startled for a moment, then he rushes over. He snatches the knife and salt. Please don't do anything scary. He is kind even to an evil spirit. That was the first thing that ran through your mind. That is concerning. Hey. What? 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 You realize you like how he lowers himself to your heights. With his rough hair and gentle eyes. He's nothing like any of your favorite idols. But you really like how he approaches you to hear what you have to say. Rather than talking about a few deep things, he'd much prefer to talk all day about superficial stuff. think everyone is blank happy, but pretending to be blank. You are at the blank where everyone will blank eventually. If it feels so dream blank, then each and every one must be blank. Stare at me like that and you'll open a hole right through me. Good idea. This place would become stigmatized. Okay. You don't look too well. Yeah, you definitely don't look too well, neither do you. But you're the one doing this to me. You can't help but grin. You're so tall. You're so tall. I really couldn't see anything when you sat in front of me in class. You remember the first time we talked? You spoke to me first. I asked if you wanted to switch seats, but you refused. So I could hide behind you and eat snacks. During class. Can't help but grin. Okay. Curse? You realize you just made your final act. You love violence committed in the name of love. The more you do something unthinkable, just proves how far you're willing to go for someone. But at last, you will have nothing to do with the reality of the world. Congratulations! Today is the day that your wish came true. While there were no spectacular effects like in the movies, the bleak reality is, he blurted something out before taking his final breath. Your hard-earned trophy lay like a rag doll before your very eyes. As his life slowly seeped through the cracks in the floor. At long last, you succeeded at pulling away his soul from this world. However, already couldn't remember the purpose. She can remember the purpose? Why did she want to kill him so much? Was it such a person? Was he such a— what? I don't know what you could put there that would make sense. Hollow eyes on a blanked face. Just trying to figure it out. They look much more dead than dead. I don't know. Than life. Enough about blank dead. About him. I don't even know his name. I don't know his name. The room not being so clean concerned me more. The room not being so clean concerned me more. Why did I want to be more cuter? Can she remember? Can you remember? Can blank remember? It's natural for every girl to want to look cute and clean. that's the only one I could come up with. I don't know if that's right. It's natural for every blank to want to blank cute and clean. Hey, see? It's that apartment. Oh, there's tape around it. To be stigmatized, it must be really tough for the landlord. Seems something terrible really did happen there. Something about the mother going missing. I hear that something bad happened to a guy that sneaked in without permission. Wow, that's terrifying. What? He died. You find yourself inside an apartment. Then you realize you're actually dead, along with a wonderfully distorted classmate. This girl was in your class. She came to see you. She's small and childlike, feeble-minded and lacking in imagination. Teachers often went mad trying to teach her. But despite her childlike cruelty, she loved you. You realize, even though nothing remains of her, she still cannot leave this place. As time passes, you and the girl are stuck together in this dust-filled apartment, drifting aimlessly. Sometimes, when people come to the room, you both play tricks on them. And spend time watching outside through the windows. Eventually, you both forget who you were in life. And while your new reality makes you sad from time to time, you soon become numb to sadness itself. This is now your afterlife. Until a day comes when the apartment itself ceases to exist. Forevermore. Bad ending 2, you are in room. Okay. Seems you went too far. Stigmatized property. Knock on the door. Surely your purpose has been fulfilled. Bad end 2. Okay. So that's 2 of them. Let's try to get another. Dream a second time. You appear in his dream. You pray, but his dream was of him suffering as a result of your absence. Tired and need to rest. Dream? You're in his dream just now. Felt as if he laughed. Like a little jolt of life in a sea of non-existence. You're tired and need to rest. The week has passed. Let's talk to him. Strange feeling runs up your spine. But you refuse to cry in front of the one you love. A strange feeling runs up your spine. Something is different today. You open your eyes after pretending to be asleep in the corner of the kitchen. He sees you! Yours and his gaze meets. Sparks fly in your consciousness as if it was hit by something hard. A grotesque yet alluring impact. That feels just like love. I'm hallucinating. I'm real! Whoa. You're full of energy as always. My energy is my redeeming quality? So, are you a ghost or something? Yep. I became one to meet you. I wanted to be with you. Wait. Have you been around all this time? Yeah, I have. I'm so happy that you believe me. I guess I'll put on some tea. Not that I can have any, I don't think. It's getting pretty boring here. Then why did you come here? You should have gone somewhere more interesting instead. It's not that. It's fun knowing that it's your home. To be honest, I'd rather you didn't see my bedroom. I haven't trespassed anywhere other than the living room. I know you have. How's it been without me? You mean at school? It's felt pretty much normal lately. No, I mean you. Oh. Well, it's been quiet. As in you miss me? I guess so. And I won't let you sleep tonight. Oh. Oh? No, no. No. Know what? If you want to read something, over there. Wow, that's Starving Caterpillar book. I remember that one. I actually like reading stories I had when I was a kid. Is this one from your childhood? Yeah. It was a gift when I was really little. Oh, really? I can picture you always being tall. Yes, I was. I was a tall kid, too. Anyway, isn't there anyone more important than me that you should go and see? Like, you've got so many friends. Well, you see, I can't leave this place. My soul is stuck here. So I'll curse you if you move out. That's not fair. Or if something terrible were to happen here and the place became stigmatized. You wouldn't be able to give it to anyone. How about you negotiate the rent in that case? Are you an evil spirit or what? You can hear the trains and kids going to school from the window. I quite like it here. You wouldn't if you lived here all the time. Especially with my mom's bad temper. It's not something you get used to. Maybe I could. If I enjoyed my life nearly as much as you do. I don't even have a life anymore. She's not wrong! I didn't think you were so health conscious. They're actually my mom's. Wish I could make you another packed lunch. Do you remember the one I made you for last year's sports festival? You mean the one you dropped everywhere when you tripped over? It won't happen next time, serious. I don't think there's a next time. Next time. I don't think there's a next time, hon. Did you get in here? Of course not. I'd never do something so shameful. Oh, I thought you already had. You don't trust me? Anyway, from now on, this place is off limits. Roger that. I know you have. Okay. Talk? You talk to him. You're not gonna sleep? You always used to be asleep by this time. I don't sleep anymore. There's not even any reason to stretch. I see. Oh yeah, now I'll be cute forever. Look. Honestly, I don't know what to say. There are so many positives. But the only thing that will make it perfect is if you're here with me. Say. This feels oddly like a proposal. This feels oddly like a proposal. You're tired and need to rest. But I'm here for you. Okay. Wow, you're thinking big. Were you surprised that I came to see you like this? Well, I guess. How much? How much? It's difficult to say. Like when a cat sees a cucumber. When a cat sees a cucumber. What was it again? You know how you often show me videos during lunch break. Yeah, on Doxtagram. I like sharing videos I like with you. Just thinking about it brings back happy memories. But you can't do that anymore. The newspaper's stuck together, but you see no news about you. I wonder if the next time I make it into the news will be the first anniversary of my death. Not that there would be any celebration at all. Yeah, no exciting surprises to look forward to. I'd rather you didn't stare around, it's a mess. What else is she gonna do? She's fucking stuck here! There's nothing else to explore! Even though I've been here for 6 weeks? Wait, it's been 6 weeks already? Again. Well, your indecisiveness is usually kind of cute. It's not in this case. It's not in this case. You feel the urge to blame him incessantly. This seems to be a reoccurring topic of complaints. Times like this, he always looks at the end of the corridor, a room where his mom should be. You and he have met thanks to her. She is about the second greatest person in the world as far as you're concerned. His mom's authority is rivaled only by Rabbit's cuteness. What? You don't use kitchen scales? I thought you would be the type to use them. Well, I only ever prefer food for myself. I thought you cooked for your mother too. I was imagining you do exactly what is written on the recipe. So that your food tastes just like you bought it from a supermarket. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm saying you're perfect. Hey. What? The fridge is stuffed, but you don't have much to eat. Most of the stuff is my mom's. Still, you need to eat more. Will they last long? It would be a waste to eat more. I think you should eat more. I can tell you're putting up with a lot. Take really quick baths, huh? Are all guys like this? Sure, most guys probably wash quicker than girls. But I don't know. I don't really have anyone to compare with. Even though there are plenty of people in class to talk to? Just because you get on well with someone doesn't mean you know how long they spend washing their bodies. Wow, you're thinking big. Doc? You talk to him. You know, really love you. And my mom and dad, even all my friends. My grandma and grandpa were always so sweet to me too. But now, I gave up all of them to come here. Is that why you want me to die? Well, I do realize that I might have mistaken the means for the end. He sighs. You want to believe that he sighs because he understands you so well. He's dumbfounded by you. But in the end, he always gives in to your selfishness. That's why you expect him to throw everything away and choose you as well. You're tired and need to rest. 48 days have passed since you became a ghost. Fate will be decided. You don't throw any of this away when you clean up. I get told off if I throw away any of the stuff around here. By your mom? Yeah. I don't really want to talk about it though. I think you should throw them away anyway. That's what I'd do if I were you. Your parents probably wouldn't mind as much. But my mom... Since she came here, the shoebox hasn't been opened once. These simple black shoes are just like him. Aren't you gonna wear these? I had a little fight with my mom over them. Ah, I get it. Even if you really like something, something your mom and dad says can make you not want to wear it anymore. No, it's not that. What are you hiding, sir? There's a wrapped up knife in the drawer. When he notices you looking at it, his eyes don't leave you. At last, he decides to speak. Are you actually serious? Yes. I don't want to watch you grow old without me. Don't leave me all alone. Please. He falls silent once again. The Last Supper. To be honest, I wondered when you were gonna tell me. You look even worse than before. Are you keeping warm enough at night? You're trying to kill me and yet you're worried about things like that? Not wrong, you know. I really don't get it. Of course I am. Sure, I want to kill you, but not because I want you to die. What? What? I want to kill you, but not because I want you to die. Okay, lady. Till today, you've tried so hard to talk to him. If you really believe that he will come, you shouldn't even have to do this. Tried to ask how he truly feels. The best you can do is joke about it. In the back of your mind, you sense intense feelings of sadness. They're there, but don't yet feel real. You don't quite understand it. But you wonder if only people who do everything in their power to deny their true feelings can become ghosts. Just ended with talking. You realize you just made your final act. You love violence committed in the name of love. The more you do something unthinkable, just proves how far you're willing to go. But at last, you will have nothing to do with the reality of the world. Together. You watch the moon from the kitchen window. With the window bars, the electric poles, and weeds obstructing your view. It feels far from romantic. Dull and miserable. It was not the kind of date you had dreamed of sharing with him. But dullness and misery are inextricably linked with the vividness of life. With life, reality, and the body, passion is the one thing that seems to free you of life's torments. But the one person who always reminds you of the appeal of reality is him. Hey, tomorrow? Whoa, you spooked me. I'll answer you tomorrow. I just need some more time. Really? I can't wait. Light shines into the room. It's so bright it turns his black hair into a shade of blue. You realize there are so many things you want to say as you gaze upon his profile. But a certain air about the room causes you to hold your tongue. It's important to be able to read the room. So what if he looks a little pale? You want to respect the sheer weight of what he is experiencing. But you wonder if he realizes just how hard your spirit brain is working right now. After a while, he comes out to say goodnight before going back to his room. The moon shines brightly tonight. Has class started already? I tried to wake you up multiple times. All your friends are gone. No way. Well, good morning, I guess. It's not even the morning, and we've got to move to the next classroom. Oh, really? Yes, really. So, were you waiting for me? Everyone else left, though. Well, who else was gonna wake you up? Thank you? But if I'm gonna be late, I'd rather skip class. Huh? So what will you do instead? Like, chatter? With who? You, of course. I can't be bothered to get all my textbooks already. Hmm. Well, now you're up. I better get going. Eh? Already? He really left. Don't leave me. You dreamed of a wonderful moment in your past. The period soon after you and he met. Till that day, you considered him to be just an average guy. You gazed absently out the window and saw the beautiful autumn colors outside. The last thing you saw when you were alive were dark clouds, with streaks of bright blue shining through from the summer sky. That day, you made a promise with him to go see fireworks together. But as he said he didn't have a yukata, you dumped out everything you'd neatly packed into your porch and ran out of the house after changing into a dress. After that, you think you almost remembered something, but as he came out of his room, all thought ceased. No! Good morning. Morning. Hey, did we see the fireworks in the end? No, you don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember what happened before I ended up like this. Like how you even became a ghost. You never brought it up, so I assumed you remembered. Well, I don't. All I remember is desperately coming here to see you. We made a promise, didn't we? And we had fun together, right? Surely that wasn't all a dream. I didn't mean to hit forward. At any rate, that was one regret. Despite him always being busy working his part-time job at the weekends, he finally had a date set up. Shoes. I bought some new shoes. You're always very particular about your appearance, so I figured I should make an effort too. But what's with the shoes? Oh, sorry, that's the mother. What's with the shoes? Are you wasting money now instead of looking after the family? Mom, I ran my body into the ground working for you. And yet you're willing to abandon me for some girl? Whoever it is, call them and cancel. You could say I got an earful. As you listen to him recount what happened, you finally begin to remember more and more about that fateful day. Even the fact that he went to such lengths as to anger his mother just to be fashionable for your sake. I'm sad. Blows away, and a striking memory burns you. You remember now. He didn't make it to where you were supposed to meet. Sorry, I can't go anymore. That was all he said before hanging up. You kept trying to call him back, but he wouldn't pick up. You wondered if he dumped you. Or if you were the only one who thought you had a promise to date. While you were filled with darkest feelings, you weren't the kind of girl to give up so easily. You weren't just a cute girl who would sit there and wait for fortune to come your way. So you went to see him. That was when I met your mom. Yeah. She had quite the short temper. I would guess that she isn't too fond of girls that dress the way you do. That was absolutely right. All she did was screech at you for deceiving her son. She wouldn't hear anything you had to say, so you lost it. Your feelings for him were genuine. You weren't going to sit there and let that woman dictate your reality. His mom is shouting something from atop the steps. There's a deafening crack, followed by the sound of a liquid splashing. By the time you had realized that the liquid had come from your head, your eyes gazed lifelessly at the sky. You died. So that's why you instantly noticed I'm a ghost. You remembered. You remembered how he always takes such quick baths. You wondered why he was always trembling afterward, like his body's not warmed enough. Adamant that he should warm his body properly. You stand in front of the bathroom door. You use all the power you can muster to open the door. You find yourself drowning in the bathtub. The water washes away your makeup. You don't want to be seen like this by the one you love. It's grotesque and unsightly. Why did you come here? Haven't I explained myself enough already? Do you even have to ask? Yes, I do. After all, you always do horrible things to me. I haven't the slightest idea why you would want to come here. You say you like me, but I really don't feel it. It's always about what you want. You wander around me as you please, with no regard for my privacy. I can't love someone who acts like that. Honestly, you make me miserable. His words take you aback. Far from forgive you. Far from forgiving you. He was doing all he could to tolerate your tricks and pranks. Oh. While one's right to love another is a freedom of one's soul that must be respected. To an equal extent, one is also free to hate another. But why? I love you more than anyone else. I've only had eyes for you. I came here even after I died. Oh. Was that not enough for you? Does it not matter to you how I feel? It's like all that matters is what you think. And you expect everyone else to think the same way. Why? No matter how much you try, you don't understand. Your fulfilling life has drained your imagination away. Your kindness is the product of a comfortable life. And vice versa. His kindness is the product of wisdom gained from the hardships of his life. Only now do you know how much your selfish disregard caused him to suffer. Now that your time in this world has ended, your tears just keep flowing. Girls in love must be the strongest creatures in the world. But once love and life are both gone, they become the most wretched of creatures. But despite everything, you came to see me. Instead of replying, you nod while wiping the tears from your face with your sleeve. But your tears disappear before reaching the floor. Can't die with you. I can't die for your sake. Yeah, I know. You... You wouldn't die for me. I knew that. And yet I kept trying. Even though I knew it was impossible from the start, I couldn't give up. Because I love you. I get it. Thank you for loving me. Congratulations! Today's the day that you and him first understood one another. While your relationship was hideously far from ideal, there was now a mutual emotional connection. You feel as though your hearts are somewhat in sync. It is the beginning of a new relationship. While there would inevitably be future trials and tribulations to overcome together, you can only hope that your hearts would only become closer over time. If you were still alive, that is. You saying that makes me feel like all of this was worth it. The truth, however, is far too heavy. Reality is the spanner in the works. Your corpse, his mom. Even though there are some serious things that need to be considered, your soul desperately attempts to leave reality. But reality is blissfully unaware that you are the strongest girl in the world. You're welcome. So you don't love me, but you don't hate me either. I guess. I wish I could have heard you say that sooner. It means I get to keep trying to get you to love me until you actually hate me, right? On the day of your dates, you became a ghost. But because you didn't do anything bad, your soul would surely be judged favorably. Right? After all, I love chocolate. Whenever you see it, eat it as you cry to yourself. Do you remember when I stroked that cat on the way back from school once? Think about me every time you see a cat. Wait. While you do that, I promise I'll be better. It's not over yet. Do you mean like after you get reincarnated or what? Whatever it takes. Incarnation, guardian spirits, whatever form necessary. I'd truly be over the moon if I could get you to fall in love with me. But more importantly, as you've been so kind to me, I want to protect you. So no matter what, I will come back to you. Don't fall apart. Till I return, dwell on my memories. And live on. One year has passed since school student blank went missing. Blank is yet to be found and searches are... See? I told you it'd be okay. Hiding my body in the mountains worked. Besides, I gave you permission. I've questioned it multiple times, but are you really a guardian spirit? Yep. I say I am, so I am. And wasn't it such a good idea to move away from your mom? I guess. And the reason you could get away from her so peacefully was because you had me guarding you. You're welcome. You really think so? Well, thanks. So what now? Want me to steal a test paper for you? I think I might hate you for that. But you had a pleasant dream again last night. Sometimes you hear whispers from ghosts who didn't end up as fortunate as you. They're bitter, resentful, and tell you to kill them, but you simply squash them with your foot. Cinderella should have used her glass slipper as a weapon. Trying hard not to become an evil ghost is strangely similar to trying to get someone to love you. No matter how great of a place the afterlife might be, it would be more terrifying than Abyss without him. In other words, any place is like paradise so long as you're with him. True ending. Paradise is where we lie. If the afterlife really is separated into good and bad, then this would be the bottom of whatever the good place is. By his side, you feel like you are at the depths of paradise. You are clawing in the depths of paradise again today. Crawling in the depths of paradise, you have made it to the depths of paradise, reached the true ending. I wasn't even trying, it was kind of by accident. Side story prologue now unlocked. Wow! More endings! Alright. So there's still 3 more endings to get. Let's try to achieve that! First... Dream? Dream again. Poltergeist. My poltergeist. He lifts up the knife. He'd roll tape around it and hit it somewhere. You're tired and need to rest. You tell him that before long, you will no longer be of this world. Okay. You appear in his dream. Hello, I'm in your brain. Talking to you directly. Say, where do you buy your clothes? Anywhere cheap? Looks aren't so important to me. Oh, doesn't it make you happy to wear cute pajamas? What would that achieve exactly? We could take pictures together. Just let me sleep already. Never! Don't sleep! Talk to me! This is a nightmare. You're tired and need to rest. You realize you just made your final act. But if I'm gonna be late, I'd rather skip class. Huh? So what will you do instead? Like, chat? You dreamed of a wonderful moment in your past, the period soon after you and he met. Till that day, you considered him to be just an average guy. In the end, he headed to class late, leaving you, the naughty girl, behind. You gaze absently out the window and see the beautiful autumn colors outside. The last thing you saw when you were alive was heavy dark clouds, with streaks of bright blue shining through from the summer sky. That day, you made a promise with him to go see fireworks together. I think he almost remembered something. But as he came out of his room, all thought ceased. Out of his room. Good morning. Morning. I had a dream from sometime last year. Oh, when you left me behind? Because you were late? I suppose you're right. We didn't talk like this back then, did we? You never really talked like this with my friends either. Anyway, I'd say it's thanks to me that you've become more sociable. You think so? Yep. You gradually made more and more friends without me. I always wondered what I'd do if one of those friends fell in love with you. But on the other hand, it would be awful if no one else could see what makes you so great. And me saying all this probably makes me sound like a crazy, controlling girlfriend. But I want to know everything about the person I'm in love with. Everything. But you're kind and honest. And that's why I find it hard to deal with the thought that you're surrounded by friends I don't know. Really, really hard. You serious? Huh? Never mind. No, what? I wouldn't go that far for a lie. I said what I said because I felt like it would be best if we can talk so openly. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry for doubting you. I know you wouldn't lie about something like that. What do you mean? Don't worry. To put it simply, I can't go with you. You notice strong wind and rain battering the building from outside. An unforgivable sadness swells within you. Your deepest demons urge you to sow chaos. And yet, at the same time, you become aware that a part of you is actually relieved. It is as if a curtain has been drawn between you and him. That curtain is the divide between him and the world you live in. You always believed that you were the protagonist of your own world. So when your world ends, it's like a shooting star burning up in the twilight. Like Cinderella's castle. Like the finale of a TV show. You thought you would be rewarded handsomely for your efforts. I'm sorry. But save it. I don't want to hear it. You knew. He's a generic nice guy. You knew what he was about to say. At this rate, you could actually kill him. I won't forget you. Forever. Living without regrets is impossible. Being okay with everything in life is impossible. But for this generic nice guy to go so far for you, you feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Lie to me and I'll curse you. You gaze at the floor. Something approaches right next to you. I couldn't forget you even if I wanted to. Not someone like you. That wasn't an insult, was it? For a moment, you consider asking him to clarify. But then your entire field of vision is filled with a dazzling white light. You see now. He's made friends with someone enough that he can actually joke with them. Since he left the world of the living, 49 days have already passed. An odd sense of loneliness begins to enshroud you, as you are flooded with memories of your own friends. Your friends. Are they still looking for you? What about your mom and dad? Seeing as you disappeared so suddenly. They must still be looking for you, right? Oh? Now that you think about it, your mind brings you back to when you first came here after you died. Why, when he first saw you like that? Did he call you a ghost? Normal ending. Bland perfection. Okay. Calm and wholesome and unmemorable. Just like the rust on the stairs or a stain. I didn't get to read that. Or a stain on concrete. Reach the normal ending. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Curse. Game. Poltergeist. Dream. Curse. Curse. You curse him. You wonder whether all this would be easier if you were more of an evil person. You're tired and need to rest. You tell him that before long, you will no longer be of this world. Huh? You realize you just made your final act. You love violence committed in the name of love. Or you do something unthinkable. This proves how far you're willing to go for someone, but in this you will have nothing to do with the reality of the world. Skip. You hear the faint sound of dripping liquid. This was after he comes to say goodnight, goes back to his room. Without even saying a word, he made your wish come true. Congratulations. Today's the day that your wish came true. After being run down into the depths of madness, it seems he could not tolerate your call any longer. While there were no spectacular effects like in the movies. At any rate, his arms and legs dangle lifelessly in the air, and his heart beats no longer. Your hard-earned trophy hangs like a rag doll before your very eyes. His life force slowly dripping from his fresh corpse. At long last, you succeeded at pulling away his soul from this world. You stretch out both your hands to his pale cheeks, and in doing so, you notice the heavy bags under his eyes and his cracked lips. While good girls ascend to paradise after they die, bad girls can go wherever they please. You're sure all girls know this at some point, or some level? Oh, the joy you feel for making him fall into the abyss with you. Easily made up for the wounds he was inflicting. You hear the doors to paradise closing. Then you hear his voice from behind you. Your mind is crystal clear, and yet you cannot stop the tears running down your cheeks. You died. You find yourself inside the apartment. Then you realize you're actually dead, along with a wonderfully distorted classmates. This girl was in your class. Is this the same? No. And she came to see you. She's small and childlike, feeble-minded and lacking in imagination. Teachers often went mad trying to teach her. But despite her childlike cruelty, she loved you. Her voice, while singing sweet songs of love, also wishing for your death. In the end, unable to tolerate her torments, you hanged yourself. You are aware that what you have done is irreversible. But it is impossible to live life without regrets. Impossible to accept everything that happens in life. Nevertheless, you are overcome by sheer exhaustion. You hear the doors to paradise closing. From today onward, you are together for eternity. Happy ending 1 till... What? Hey, what? I'm very tired. Truly for family so reached happy ending 1. One more. This is curse. First and kitchen. You manage to open the drawer. There's a bag of salt next to it. Next to the knife that he tried to hide. You try to pick up the knife. Your sleeve blackens as it brushes against the salts. He becomes startled for a moment, then he rushes over. He snatches the knife and salts. Please don't do anything scary. He's kind even to an evil spirit. That was the first thing that ran through your mind. Realize you just made your final act. Says goodnight. Every time you profess your love, he seems to wither in misery. The further he falls to torments, the more his eyes stare blankly. The more your heart pounds at the prospect of your wish coming true. In the name of a brighter future. You no longer cared if your body rotted away. You realize you feel the most fatigued you have felt since becoming a ghost. Your eyelids are so heavy, they refuse to open. Your legs can't find the strength to stand. Even though the doors to paradise are open as they call you. You don't have the strength to reach them. But despite that, as the voice that calls to you sounds like his, you grit your teeth and open your eyes wide. Huh? There he is. He takes you by the hand. Your hand, which he has avoided this entire time. He is now holding it. My hands? I'm not sure. I guess because I was with you. I just felt inspired is all. He gives you a slightly awkward smile. This new smile of his takes you by surprise. continuing down the wrong path, knowing it's wrong, is not one of the most commendable traits of yours. But it can reap rewards unobtainable by doing the right thing. That's why, while knowing your actions aren't the purest, you rest easy knowing your heart is in the right place. And yet, who is this person in front of you? He wouldn't take your hand with such a firm grip to boot, nor such strongly that it hurts. He wouldn't hurt a fly. I thought long and hard. You were the only one who worried about me. You always said you loved me as if you were joking, so I never really believed you. But you were always there for me. So I thought it might be okay to start believing it. He continues to talk without giving you time to respond. You find it hard to take in the words coming out of his mouth. After all, you were the one who distorted him. You find yourself looking behind him rather than at his face. There is salt scattered everywhere. A sudden pain shoots through your ethereal body as you let out a high shriek. A high shriek. Hearing you cry out of pain, he mentions how he is glad that he can hear your voice now, and gives an unsettling chuckle. Happy ending 2, 6 Feet to Paradise. Paradise Beneath the Graveyard, an abyssal love master. Side story epilogue now unlocked. Okay, hang on. I want to read those achievements. Paradise Beneath the Graveyard. A hole exactly 6 feet deep stares back at you. Reached happy ending 2. Abyssal Love Master, you have always gazed upon only one person. Reached all the endings. Okay. Epilogue now unlocked, okay. Epilogue? Extra? Gallery? Oh shit. That's sick! I'm missing one. I'm missing several. Oh, this one's cute. True ending, best ending. What are all these? Jeez. I wonder what this one was supposed to be. Okay. Ending list. Till hate do us part. Ah, okay. Prologue and epilogue? That was Decollate Decoration. It was a fun game! We're gonna play the side stories, don't worry. It's just... I wasn't expecting the prologue to take quite as long, so the epilogue is possibly also equally as long. So those are either gonna go into each of their separate videos or just bunched together in a separate video. That'll be in part 2. Part 1 is obviously the main game! Woo! Anyways, I hope you guys had fun. I had fun! Such a tragic story for her, jeez! See you guys next time. Bye! Bye-bye!